right, let's get started. All right, good morning. Close the door. Please get 2 blocks and 2 weights, and we'll have a super good practice. Let me do one adjustment real quick. I'm a little dark over here, so lighting is important, right? All right, there's one light. Here's the other light. Now, and Maxwell has joined us now. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me. Hi, welcome. My name is Kelly. Today's practice is 45 minutes, and we'll get started right away. The pose of the day, the pose of the practice is cat and cow. Each practice for the next several months going forward, we'll explore a specific pose in each class, each practice that we do. So today is cat-cow. On Tuesday, we explored really looked at and moved well for, in the beginning and the end, bound angle pose. So we'll do that. We'll review that again. And so coming to your mat, cat-cow. Hi, Maxwell. Thank you for joining me. So in cat-cow pose, you're on your hands and your knees. It's a gentle back stretch and trunk stretch, basically. So I'm going to turn this way so that Then have your knees underneath your hips, right? And then your hands. So the arms are straight, your fingers are spread. You see space between your fingers. And the feet back there, press the top of your feet into the floor. And when you do that, you'll feel engagement of the abs. You can move your hands a little forward if that helps your wrists, because then it's not so extreme of an angle at the wrist joint. But if you're okay, have your wrists underneath your shoulders. And whenever you inhale, that's when you lower your belly and feel the stretch of the skin, and then round your spine up and feel the stretch of the skin of the back. Right there. Press the floor away. Press your feet down. Inhale as you lower your belly, pressing your fingers down. This is cow pose. And then exhale, round your back. Inhale as you lower your belly. Space in the rib cage and the lungs. And then as you exhale, the space gets smaller, and it's kind of intuitive breathing. I always think of cat-cow as really setting you up, or it helps set up your practice with breathing, long deep breaths of air, and then exhaling. So inhale right as you lower your belly. And then exhale as you round the spine. Do that again. Inhale. And then exhale. Round the spine. So come into cow again. And hold. Press your feet down. So cow pose mimics the arch, the small arch in a cow. If you're looking at the cow spine, generally a little bit, the belly is lower, right? Press your fingers down into the mat. And then the cat pose, it's like a scared cat, rounding up the spine, pressing the floor away, press your feet into the floor, and hold for a couple of breaths right here in cat. Feel the stretch of the entire back right there, from the QL muscle at the hips to your shoulders and the lats. Lower your belly down, inhale. Let's do that a couple of more cycles. Round up your spine. And then lower down, inhale. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale. I always finish classes, strength classes, with this type of movement to kind of reset the spine. And I'll come to a seated position in the center of your mat, right here. So I'm going to turn to the side because we'll lower down in a moment. So starting in bound ankle pose, we did this pose on Tuesday, or the previous class. Sit up tall and your knees are just out to the side. And one thing that's apparent right here is that I have a hard stop, right? So my knees don't go any further than that, and it's not about flexibility. And your knees may come all the way, or legs may come all the way down to the floor, and that's called a soft stop. And that means that your hip sockets are just are different, and mine are different from, and so that's about the range of motion that my legs have. And so in bound ankle pose, grab your feet and kind of pull your toes, or pull the feet back or out, and pull your body forward. Feel the spine stretch right there and lengthen. And you can bring your forearms forward or elbows forward of your shins. But pretend it's kind of like you're opening up a book with your feet, increasing your mobility in your ankles right there, or flexibility in your ankles. Lean in more, take a breath in, then exhale, inhale, and exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Now lift up, hands on the outside of your legs, bring your legs in together right here. Reach for a block, place the block between your knees. Shoulders back, lean back, come up onto your toes right there, hands behind your hamstrings. So modified boat pose right here. Then lift your feet up right there. So progressing the pose, hold right here, breathe in, breathe out. So squeeze the block, let your thighs go or your hamstrings go, reach your arms straight forward. Breathe. And breathe out. Reach your hands towards your toes. Lift the shins so your shins are parallel. Abs in. And now set your feet on the floor. Put the feet together. Block on the mat. And you can even place a block between your feet. Let's do that. So block between the feet. And then hold the feet and pull yourself in towards your block. And maybe you can tap the top or the forehead to the block right there. You'll feel a deeper stretch in your inner thighs. Inhale and then exhale. Elbows forward of the shins. Take one more breath. And then exhale. Lift up. Block between the knees. Go ahead and lean back. Hands behind the hamstrings. Lift up. Modify if you need to with toes down. Nothing wrong with that. Flatten your back. I'm still engaging my core muscles. Lift your feet. Flex your feet. Nicely done. All right, set your feet down. Place the block on the floor beside you and lie down on your mat. So, Maxwell, I gotta lie down. Move over. Move over. Head on the floor. Reach your arms overhead. Stretch. And then reach out to the sides. So your arms hovering over the floor. Reach up overhead. And then grab your block. So block in your hands, between your hands like this. Reach up overhead. Now reach the block over to the right side. So stretch the left side body. Inhale, center. Exhale, reach the block over to the left side. Stretching your right side. And you're on the floor. Hover the block and reach the block over your head. Reach straight up. Arms up, block up, and then lift up your body. Try to keep your heels on the floor. Reach the block over the toes. See how far you go forward with that block or have the block hovering over your feet. Just notice. And then round your back. Try to keep your heels on the floor. Reach the block over your head right here. And again, exhale and lean to the right. Hover the block. Center. Lean to the left. And center. And reach straight up. Lift your shoulders all the way up. Reach over your toes with the block and notice where the block comes to. Maybe a little bit further that time. So we're warming up the spine, warming up the upper body, and reach the block overhead. One more time. Lengthen to the right. And then lengthen over to the left. We'll do this standing in a moment. Now reach the block straight up. Lift up and reach over your feet. Right there. How far does a little more length, right? As we're more warmed up. Now, sit up tall, shoulders back, cross your ankles, place the block on the floor. On your hands and your knees, put the top of your feet down on the floor. Press the feet down. Lower down your belly, cow pose, look forward. Exhale, round your spine, press into your hands, cat. So going back to cat-cow, gently warming up the spine and the hips and the shoulders. So you want to press your feet into the floor, your hands into the floor. There's your base and your grounding. Exhale, round. Lower your belly down, mimicking the slightly dip back of a cow. Exhale, round. Mimicking a scared cat. Press your hands into the floor. One more time. Inhale. And then exhale. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees. Downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal your heels a few times. And then walk your feet into your hands. Grab your block. Lengthen and look forward. Exhale, fold. Press your feet into the floor. And we're going to stand tall. Reach all the way up. Reach the block up overhead. And then lean over to the right side. Pull up. Mic on. All right. So lean over to the right side. Press your palms into the block like this. And then lift up. But relax your shoulders down. Then lean over to the other side. Soften your knees. Inhale and reach. Then exhale, sweep the block down the center line of the body, flat back, exhale, fold all the way over. Lengthen and look forward. You can sweep the block forward right there, feel the hamstrings. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand tall, reach the block straight up. Then lean over to the right, lean over to the left. Inhale, reach, look up. Exhale, sweep the block down the center line of the body, all the way down to the floor. Lengthen and look forward. You can also press your hands into the block right there, or reach forward with a little more strength right there, hamstrings. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand tall. We'll do that one more time. Half sun salutation with the block. Lean to the right as you exhale. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, reach up. A little back bend right there. Exhale, fold. Block down to the floor. Lengthen and look forward. Exhale, fold. Move the block forward slightly. Place your hands on the floor. Step back with your right leg. Put your knee down. Inhale, reach your arms back and then up, low lunge position. Exhale, put the top of your foot on the floor. Hamstring stretch right here. Flex your foot. Press your heel down into the floor. Then put your foot flat. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands on the mat. Step forward and fold. Grab your block. Lengthen, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale and stand tall. So adding on a lunge and a hamstring stretch. Lean to the left. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale and reach up. Little back bend. Exhale, sweep the block down, center line of the body. Hands on the block, lengthen and look forward. This time, step back, left flag, low lunge, put your knee on the floor. So you're stretching the hip flexors, reach the arms back and then up. Then exhale, hamstring stretch. Flex your foot. Press your heel down into the mat like you're going to drag the heel back. Put your foot down on the floor, hands on the mat, step forward, fold. Lengthen and look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale and stand tall. Reach all the way up with the block. Lean over to the left. Inhale, reach. Lean to the right. Inhale and reach. Soften your knees. Exhale, fold all the way over. Lengthen and look forward. Step back. Keep your knee off the mat this time. Crescent pose. Reach your arms up. Stretch overhead. Exhale. Plant your hands on the floor. Step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Lift your right leg up. Step your right foot forward in a lunge position. Crescent pose. Right foot forward. Right leg forward. Inhale. Reach up with the arms. Exhale, hands to the floor or to your block. Step forward, fold. Inhale, half lift, press into the block. Lift up halfway, exhale, fold. Grab your block and stand up, reach up. Lean to the right, exhale. Inhale, lift up, lean to the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. All the way over. One more time, lengthen and look forward. Step back, right leg. Inhale, crescent pose. This time, let's add on a twist. Use your block right here. Right hand on the block, left arm up, reach. Feel that stretch through the side body, through the hip right here. Now draw that hip under. Exhale, hand to the mat. Step back, downward dog. Inhale, right leg up. Step your right foot forward. Crescent pose. Inhale, reach your arms up. Now twist. Exhale, hand on your block. Right arm up. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale, hand to the floor. Step forward and fold. Inhale, half lift. Press into your block with your fingers. Exhale and fold. Inhale and stand tall. Reach all the way up. Lean to the left. Inhale, reach. Lean to the right. Inhale, reach. A little back bend. Lean back. Exhale. Fold all the way over. Lengthen and look forward. Exhale. Step back with your left leg. And you can move your block out of the way this time. And grab your weights. So light weights, 3 to 5 pounds. Let's do a little upper body movement or strength training. Shoulders back. So in the front, your knee is over your ankle, heel up in the back, right there. Strengthen or lengthen that back leg. So lift the heel, bend the forward knee, make sure it's right over the ankle. Then do a bicep lift or curl to halfway, and then reach the arms like this. It's a delt lift. Elbows bent 90 degrees, and then reach the arms straight. Hold and lower down for 3, 2, 1. Turn your palms up. Do a bicep curl halfway. Then elbows to the side. Reach the arms long, and then lower. 3, 2, 1. Do that 2 more times. So strengthening the legs, holding a static lunge. Elbows to the side. Reach the arms out long. Lower down. 3, 2, 1. You've got one more. Curl. Elbows out. Arms out straight. Then 3, 2, 1. Bring the weights to the floor. Press the hands into your weights like that. Squeeze the dumbbells. Step your right leg back. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifted up. Step your left foot forward. Keep your heel up in the back. Press into the ball of your foot. Lift your torso up. Look forward. Engage the back leg by lifting the right heel, pressing into your toes, shoulders back, knee over the ankle in the front. Roll your shoulders back. Weight like this time. So elbows into your sides. And then reach the knuckles back. So a little tricep extension right there. So this side, hold that lunge position and reach the knuckles back for 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep your legs in the same position. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1, and hold. Weights on the floor. Step forward and fold. Inhale, half lift. Let go of your weights. Exhale, fold. Inhale, and stand tall. Reach up. Beautiful. Let's practice a standing balancing pose. So in standing in the middle of your mat, reach your arms forward into chair, and then lift up your right leg. Bring the leg out to the side, and then reach that leg up and over the opposite leg and touch down. Reach the right arm underneath your left. Circle the arms around. Then just try to lift the foot up. Flex your foot. Right there. Engagement by squeezing your legs together. Inhale and lift your leg up. Arms up. Set your foot down. Other side. Chair pose. Sink down, weight in your heels, lift your toes, then set your toes down. Feel the engagement of the glutes. Now lift up your left leg to the side, and then left leg up and over. Touch down, get your balance. Left arm underneath your right, circle around, reach the arms up, then maybe lift the toes, squeeze the legs into each other, right there. Abs in. And lift up, lift your knee, strong leg. Reach the arms out and up, set your foot down. Second round. Chair pose, right leg up and over. Go ahead and get your right arm underneath your left. Lift up the toes, squeeze the legs into each other, flex your foot. Maybe you can wrap the toes behind the calf. If you can't, it's fine. Reach the arms, squeeze the legs. Then lift up, open up the arms, lift up your knee, reach the arms up, and set your foot down. Change sides. Eagle pose, left leg over, left arm under. Lift your toes, flex your foot first, reach the arms, then maybe grab the toes behind the calf, squeeze the legs in, abs contracted, reach the arms, lower your glutes. Then lift up, nicely done. Exhale, bring your hands or come to the front of your mat. Move your weights out of the way and your blocks. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, soften the knees and fold over. Lengthen, look forward. Exhale, step back plank. Hold plank for 5, 4. Lift your heels so your toes are tucked under. You're on the balls of your feet and feel your legs energized by squeezing the thighs. Spread your blades apart. Downward facing dog. Nicely done. Now I'll lift your right leg up. Turn your toes out and bend your knee. Opening up the hip, stretching the quadricep, the thigh, your hip flexor. Extend the leg straight. Bring your right knee to your right tricep. So up high, right there. Lift the right leg up, 3-limb dog. Right knee to right tricep. Right leg up. And then step your right foot beside your right thumb. And bring it on up. Grab your weights as you lift the chest. Knee over the ankle in the front. Press your foot down in the back. Slight angle of that foot. Really lower into that lunge position so you're feeling the inner thigh right there stretch. Strong legs by pressing your feet down. And then you want to lift your shoulders so your shoulders are in alignment with are over the hips rather than leaning forward like this. So bring your torso back just a little bit. So shoulders back, weight right here. So from the side, press the knee back first of all. reach your arms out to the side like this, and press, reach forward, bring the elbows back, and then down. Shoulders, lift, reach forward, bring it back, and then down. Do it again. Elbows up to the sides, reach forward, bring the elbows back, and then down. Delt lift, extension of the arms, bring it back, and down. Do it again. Lift, reach forward, bring it back, and then down. One more time. Up, reach forward, bring the elbows back, and then palms together. Now parallel your feet. So wide forward fold. Shoulders back. Bring your weights to your hips. Lower the chest forward halfway, and then reach the weights down between your feet. And fold all the way over. Relax your shoulders and straighten your legs. Not hyperextending, but straighten your legs. Press your feet into the floor and reach for your right ankle and then your left ankle. Inner thigh, hamstring stretch. Let the head and neck relax. And then maybe you can grab your big toes with your yogi fingers. And if you pull against the toes, you can lengthen into that stretch. Use that as resistance to pull yourself a little further forward. Breathe in and breathe out. One more breath. Now reach for your blocks, or your weights, and lift up. Weights at your hips. Now opposite side. So you're going to turn your left foot or your right foot this direction. So facing me. Now press this foot into the floor. Your foot's at an angle. Deepen into that lunge position right there. And press your knee back right there. Shoulders back. Then line up. Lean your shoulder back. And then reach the weights right here in the front of the chest. All right? So lift up right here. Bring it down. Weights go down in front of the hips. Then lift up straight in front of you. So frontal raise, and then down. Elbows bent 90 degrees. Delt lift. Bring it down. Reach the weight straight, and then reach forward, and then down. Bend your elbows. So half bicep curl. Delt lift. Weights down. Extension of the arms straight, and then reach forward. Frontal lift. Excellent. Now curl. Delt. Bring it down all the way. How you doing? Feeling that forward leg. Abs contracted. Half delt or half bicep curl, delt lift. Right here in the center. Down and then reach forward. Let's do it one more time. Curl. Delt. Bring it down and then frontal. Nicely done. Now parallel the feet again. One more time. Wide angle fold. Shoulders back. Hinge forward. Place the weights between your feet. And relax your shoulders and neck. Press into the feet strongly. And breathe. Reach for your ankles. And use that as leverage to pull your body in. Or you can grab the big toes. Pressing your feet down. Relax your shoulders. And your head, your neck. Straighten your legs. And breathe. Now, lift up halfway. Go ahead and walk your hands to the front of your mat and turn your body and lift up your right leg, plank on your dumbbells right here. Take a breath in, squeeze the thighs. So that's an important part of coming into chaturanga is to squeeze the thighs, then lower down chaturanga, put your knees down if you need to, push back up, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up. Straighten that leg, turn your toes out, and then bend your knee. So right there, feel the thigh stretch. If you look up underneath your arm, maybe you can see your foot on that other side, so you're drawing your heel towards the glute. Extension of the leg straight, knee to tricep right here. And then lift the leg up. 3-limb dog. Knee to tricep. 3-limb dog. Now step your left foot forward. and put your heel down on the floor back there. So warrior two, turning the opposite direction, long edge of the mat. So lower into that lunge position and lift your shoulders and pull the shoulder back. Reach the weights to the side, then long arms straight and lower down. 3, 2, 1. So let's change that a little bit. Just reach the weights to the side. So up and go down. 3, 2, 1. Long arms, so lateral raise. Reach up, go down. 3, 2, 1. Do it again. Reach, go down. 3, 2, 1. Make any adjustments that you need to for your legs. Reach up, go down. 3, 2, 1. Do that 2 more times. Reach to the sides. 3, 2, 1. One more time. 3, 2, 1. And shoulders back. Look forward. Weights on the floor. Step back plank. Right there. Looking down. Or look at your thumbs or look at your weights. Squeeze the thighs. Right there. Chaturanga. Push back up. Downward facing dog. Lift up your right leg. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, crescent pose. Hold your weights, shoulders back. So now, lean your chest forward, coming into warrior 3, holding your weights. That actually helps stabilize a little bit or level your body. So now lift up your left leg, balance. Lean your chest forward. Reach the weights in front of the chest right there. And then set your foot down. Shoulders back. Weight on the floor. And step back plank. Lower down chaturanga. Lift up. Downward facing dog. Left side. Lift your left leg up. Step your left foot forward. Crescent pose. Lift the weights. Shoulders back. Lean your chest forward, and then right leg up, balance. Right there. Get your balance. Lean your chest forward, and reach the weights right underneath the shoulders. Leg up, abs in, straighten the leg. Set your foot down. Crescent pose. Weights to the mat. Plank. Chaturanga. Push back up. Plank. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up. Let's do it again. Right leg forward. A little repetition. Building strength. Building stamina. Lift your chest. Shoulders back. Lean forward. Your chest forward. Lift the left leg. Up. Straighten the right leg. Straighten the left leg. Reach the weights. Now do a pump. Lat pull. Do 4 more. 3, 2, and then 1. Hold. Bring the weights down, and you can turn your weights like with the head of the dumbbell down. Stretch the leg out straight. Now let your right hand go from the weight and reach the right arm up. Revolved half moon. Breathe. Set your foot down on the floor. Grab your weights. Place them on the floor. Plank. Chaturanga. Push back through. Downward facing dog. Left side. Left leg up. Left foot forward. Crescent pose. Shoulders back. Lean forward. Lift up your right leg. And balance. Then bring the weights down to the floor. Revolved half moon. So right leg up, left arm up. Right there. Breathe. Flex your foot. Hand to the dumbbell. Set your foot down. Weights to the mat. And again, plank. Chaturanga. And then lift up. Downward facing dog. One more time. Right leg up. Step your right foot forward. Crescent pose, shoulders back. Get your balance. Lean forward, balancing on the right leg. Lift up the right, or the left leg. Left leg straight, right leg straight. Reach the weights down. Revolved half moon. Reach the right arm up. Then set your foot on the floor. Coming in, adding on one pose, coming into side plank. So you can let go of your weights, go to the edge of your left foot, bring your right foot to the center, reach the right arm up, press into the floor, and maybe you can stack your legs right there. Looking to the side, arm over the ear, lift your hips, then look down. Right hand grabs the weight, left hand grabs the weight. Lower chaturanga, push back to plank, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg. Step your left foot forward. Last time. Lift up. All the way. Shoulders back. Look forward. Then hinge your body forward. Right leg up. Lower the weights. Touch the floor. Revolved half moon. Left arm up. Flex your foot. Hand down to the weight again. Set your foot on the floor. Release your weights. Place your right hand on the mat. Go to the edge of your right foot. And then left foot in front. Here's your propped up side plank. Reach. Press into the hand. Push the floor away. Then maybe you can stack the legs. Float your feet. Or flex your feet. Arm over the ear. Beautiful. Look down. Left hand grabs the weight. Right hand grabs the weight. Chaturanga. Lift up. Downward facing dog. So we just got in probably about 10 chaturanga push-ups, doing one between poses. Nicely done. Now set your knees down. Take a child's pose. And you can keep your hands on your weights. Kiss the floor with your forehead. So just a light touch. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Lift up. So keep your hands on the weights. You may find that, we'll lift up here for a moment. You may find that using weights actually helps your wrists, because then you're not at that angle with your hands flat on the floor. So if your hands are on the weights, your wrists get less of the brunt of the weight of your body, right? So now, cat-cow with your hands grabbing the weights, press your feet into the floor, and notice where your hips are and where your hands are, or wrists are in relationship to your shoulders. So wrists right underneath the shoulders, knees underneath your hips, right there. Now round your spine, press your hands down, press your feet down, lower your belly. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, round, or lower your belly, arching the spine. Exhale and round. So right here, stretching and contracting, front and back body. Inhale, stretching and contracting, back body, front body. Do it again. Exhale, and then inhale. And now, sit on the mat. You can move the weights out of the way. Lean back, put your feet together again, and just notice the difference in the legs in this bound angle pose. Knees out, shoulders relaxed. And then open your feet like a book. So press into the base of the big toes. You can actually give your feet a massage right there. So make a circle. And then if you can't, and then bring your thumbs to the arches of your feet and just push into the arches of the feet, pushing towards the toes. Push down. Then lean in, elbows on the forward side of your shins. Grab your feet and pull yourself forward, lengthening the back body. From the tailbone all the way up to the neck. And then lift up. Grab the legs, bring them into each other, and let's lower down all the way. Grab one block. Place a block between your knees. Squeeze the block. Press your hands into the floor. We're almost done. Your feet, bring them closer to your glutes. Press into your feet, press into your hands, and lift up right there. Squeeze your block, and then bring your shoulders up underneath you. And lift up higher. Squeeze the glutes. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze the block. Take a breath in. And then exhale. Lower down all the way. Now let's do that same thing without the block. And we'll mimic that same contraction of the glutes without the block between your feet. All right, so between your knees. Press the hands into the floor. Lift your hips up. Get your arms up underneath you. And then if you press into the inside edge of your feet, don't let the knees drop in, but press into the inside edge of your feet. Lift up higher. You'll feel the engagement of the glutes. Press your palms down into the floor, looking straight up. And then lower down all the way. Separate your shoulders. And then bring your right knee into your chest. Keep the left foot on the floor. Extend the leg up straight. Right leg up. Now point and flex your foot. Right there. A few more minutes. Now reach up and grab your calf and pull the leg in. Notice what happens to your pelvis whenever you pull the leg in farther. Press your back to the floor. Flex your foot. Now lift up your head and pull your nose towards your knee. And I want you to resist and press your calf into your hand and bring your nose towards your knee. You don't have to touch the knee with your nose. Just feel the contraction of the core muscles. Press the calf away from you or into your hands. Now lower down. Extend the left leg out straight. Bring your right knee in, or bend your right knee. And then straighten the right leg. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Hold the knee bent and bring the knee across the body to the left side, twisting in the spine, right arm over to the right. Similar to revolved half moon. You can even extend the leg straight if you'd like and grab your toe. And look over to the left, stretching the neck. Bend your knee, lift up, let's change sides. So place your right foot on the floor first. Left knee in. Flex and point your foot. And then extend the leg up straight. Right here, reach up, grab your calf, pull the leg in. Now lift your head, lift your shoulders, bring your nose towards your knee. Resist pressing the leg into the hands. Pull your body towards the leg. Breathe in. Breathe out. 3, 2, flex your foot, and 1. And then lower down. Bend and straighten the leg. And then hold. Right there. Reach up. Extend the right leg out straight along the floor. Shoulders back. Now bend your knee. Bring the leg across. So, whoops. So knee over to the side. Reach the left arm over to the left. And turn your gaze to the left. And then maybe you can extend the left leg straight and grab your toe, mimicking, or not mimicking, but the shape of half moon, revolved half moon, as we did earlier. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knee. And then center up your body. Bring both knees into your chest. Hug the legs in. Cross your ankles and roll up. Seated in the center of your mat, bring your palms together. Edge of the thumbs to the brow, the mind's eye in gratitude. Edge of the hands to the heart and thanks. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the practice with me today. I'll see you again next time. Bye.